He is now a New Mexico Sports Hall of Famer. Let me go!
All right. A couple pictures that still haunt my dreams. One was the blonde hair at the state championship game. Obviously did not have a wife at the time to tell me that you look like an idiot. And the other one would be in that little cap. I don't know what my parents were thinking in that moment, but we all have our cross to bear. Man, what an awesome night. I really just want to thank the New Mexico Hall of Fame for giving me this honor. You know, as a kid, you just gravitate to what you love, and I love sports, man, and I still love sports. And you never go out to play a game for awards, accolades, or anything like that. But I tell you what, when it does happen, it's pretty freaking cool. So I appreciate the honor. It's a privilege to be from New Mexico and going to Oklahoma, on to Pittsburgh, and throughout the NFL journey, there weren't a lot of people from New Mexico. So this state has shaped and informed the person that I am, the person that I grew into be. So thank you for the Hall of Fame. Thank you to New Mexico. Thinking about what to say tonight, and none of us get here by ourselves, and so if anybody thinks they accomplished something by themselves, then that person is fooling themselves. And so I honestly just want to thank people who have shaped this journey for me, and man, I would not be here today unless it was for these people in my life. So first and foremost, my wife, Whitney. Whitney, wave your hand wherever you are. There she is. A little hair full of, wave it a little higher so everybody can see you. Come on, man. There it is. There you go. All right. I met her when I was 19 years old. We started dating in college. And so the true, real athlete in the family is my wife, Whitney. She played basketball at the University of Oklahoma. A four-year starter, went on to get drafted in the WNBA by the San Antonio Stars. So the true athlete in our family is my wife. And thinking back, man, there were so many moments that I was so grateful to have dated her and married her because of our shared experiences that we had in college. There were so many nights that we would stay up way too late, shared hard moments together. Freshman year, for some reason, I couldn't make the stadium times, and I would get kicked out of every workout, but Whitney was always there consoling us, and in moments whenever she had tough losses, I had tough losses, or wins, or anything like that, just to have a companion with that shared experience. So I love you, and you are one of the greatest leaders I've ever seen in my life. For coaches, for athletes, whatever, my wife has taught me more about leadership and how to set a standard and set culture. And so I love you. Thank you for shaping me. Thank you for helping me through this journey. The next is my children. So we have three of the four are here. So kids, wave at the crowd. Okay. We got Ezekiel, who's 10 years old. Jax, who's 8, Quinn, who's 6, and then Samuel, who's 2 years old, which we left him back in Dallas. It wouldn't have been fun for anybody if he was here tonight. But man, in sports, you get to accomplish. In my sports career, I've accomplished a lot of things further than I ever really thought that I would honestly ever make it. But my greatest accomplishments have been you guys. Has been Zeke, has been Jax, has been Quinn, has been Samuel, and getting married to Whitney. You guys have been my greatest accomplishments. And so without you guys, I would not be the person that I am today. So thank you guys. for all the love, the support, the butt kickings whenever I needed it. Yeah, there you go, Zeke. That's what I'm talking about. I joke with my kids all the time. I'm like, guys, the people who like you see as your grandparents, those were not the people that raised them. These are two like imposters right now. I don't remember. Zeke, I think it might have been Zeke. He woke up one night. He was staying over at their house or something like that, and he woke up one night, probably like 4 o'clock in the morning. And he's like, Lola, I just can't sleep. I think I need to play video games. And I was like, Mom, what'd you do? Did you put him like? She's like, no, I play video games. And I was like, man, I truly don't understand who you people are. But the times and the moments where it was like, well, I just needed somebody, and you guys were always there to be the support and the unconditional love that I needed. And honestly, could not be where I am today without you guys. So thank you guys so much. We love you. And yeah, give me a round. And then to my teammates, football is an ultimately it is a team game, right? And especially for a quarterback, man, I'm relying upon way too many people. If the offensive line doesn't block, the play doesn't work. If the receiver runs the wrong route, man, it doesn't get open, or if the running back doesn't pick up protection, then makes my life, especially since I was slow. I know that I was running around in high school, but man, did not do a whole lot of running around at other places. If they weren't there to help and be a part, and honestly, I would not again be where I am today. And so I have a couple teammates in the room tonight. Taylor Morgan, wave your hand. There he is. Taylor, all right. Kaylin Hudson is in the room tonight. Wave your hand, Kaylin. So a little bit more tattoos than I remember we used to have. And then Barrett Robinson, if you don't mind waving your hand. Welcome back. Barrett now is in Hobbs. I feel a little betrayed, but that's okay, Barrett. We'll forgive you. Man, these three guys. Barrett, I think I met when I was 3 years old. Taylor, I remember watching Fantasia in like his grandma's at Filigrees, his grandma's shop, and Kaylin became like a brother to me. We started playing AAU basketball, and there wasn't like a time where we like weren't together. We would take skateboards to basketball tournaments and skate in the middle of the parking lot and do God knows what else out there. But man, the teammates and being in a team sport teaches you so much about how to connect with people from different backgrounds, believe, and come together as a unit towards a one singular focused goal, and that was win state championships. And man, feel very, very lucky to be from Artesia, where we did a halfway decent job of doing that. And so thank you guys. Thank you for my teammates. Thank you guys for being here. And then my coaches. Someone, a reporter was asking me a question about just coaches that shaped my life, and I started naming off people, and I was like, man, I've been around a lot of unique and great coaches. First off, Coach Henderson. He was my high school football coach. And one of the more successful high school football coaches in the nation. Taught me a lot about enthusiasm and actually having fun, enjoying what you're doing is infectious. It spreads to the people around you. And then going into Oklahoma, playing for Coach Stoops, playing for Coach Heupel, who I'm now back at the University of Tennessee working for him. Kind of feels like blast from the past. Getting to work with Coach Tomlin, Nathaniel Hackett, and John Gruden, and just naming off those names, just feel extremely privileged to be around a bunch of those guys and helping shape my career, and now going into coaching and getting to pull from those experiences. So I want to thank those men as well. And last but not least, this is not like a person, but I want to thank like sports and especially football in general. A lot of things in my life that have been good and has happened to me was shaped by sports. Sports helped me start a family. That's how I met my wife. If I wouldn't have gone to Oklahoma, I would have never met my wife and started having kids. Sports had led me to put my faith in God and taught me a lot about who He is and the type of person He is from the experiences, and a lot about Christianity. Man, you can find that in sports. So it shaped my faith. It taught me a ton about life lessons, how to persevere through difficult moments, how to work together with a team, how to enjoy success, how to endure failure, and how to honestly handle success as well. And so just feel extremely blessed, extremely honored. Thank you to New Mexico Sports Hall of Fame. Thank you for everybody who's here tonight. I'm sure I forgot somebody, so if I forgot to mention you, I apologize. But thank you for this amazing opportunity, and congratulations also to the other nominees and award winners tonight as well. And so thank you guys, I appreciate it.
Xavier Jones. I think we're all here because we love, at some level of athletics, love